Hey guys, Moses again back. So I've got a video on teaching English to kids. How can you teach English to your children? How can you teach English to people from 3 to 12 years old, to 18 years old, to teenagers? How can you teach, especially kids from 2, 3 to 6, 7, and 8? How can you teach them English? You don't teach kids English by starting with grammar, the simple present, simple past. What for? That is killing. Maybe in terms of age, I take 2 or 3 years. They don't know how to read, they don't know how to write, maybe they don't know how to speak well. How can you teach kids English? It is very, very important to master some techniques, methods, and principles for you to launch yourself into such a business. It is very demanding and not a cup of tea. Please, I would give you some pieces of advice, and I hope if you are really going to do it, teach your kid in this following way. Using the effortless English, there is one principle in the effortless English which says English is a physical sport. What does it mean? It has been inspired from Professor James Asher. Asher is an American teacher who developed the total physical response. What does it mean? Teaching English thanks to movement of our body, face, anything we can do. For instance, I box. You see, I punch, I look, I open my mouth, I breathe, I hear, you see, I call, I smile, you see. You are teaching English thanks to gestures, movement, and to convey a meaning, only in English. This is the first method you can use to teach your kid English. Using your gestures and pronouncing words properly and clearly. For instance, you say, bring me a cup of water. You see, you tell your kids, bring me a cup of water. Any person in any language, in any language, understands that when somebody does this gesture, it means water, drinking water. And you tell them now, bring me a cup of water, bring me, and the person will understand and will bring. He will understand bring and say bring means okay. Without any translation, thanks to your gestures, they will understand that bringing means taking something from somewhere and bringing it to the person who asks you. You see? Do you see? You see? Can you breathe well? You see? Can you? You see, you give gestures to convey meaning of what you're saying. It is very crucial, very important to teach kids thanks to gestures because they don't know how to read. They can see images, they don't know how to read or to identify things. The first method is total physical response. Use movement, use your body as a pedagogical tool to teach, as a material. Use kids' bodies. Use everything realia. We call it realia. Means anything real. You touch your chair. You tell them repeat. Chair. This is a chair. You take a table. Ali, repeat. Table. You see, table. To eat. To eat. Can you repeat? To eat. I eat. You see. I take something and I eat. If you have something to eat, show them. You give them. Ale, take food. Eat. They eat. They will understand. With time, you don't need to push them speak. No. Push them to repeat correctly what you are saying and doing gestures. This is the first total physical response. Learning by movement. Now, how to apply this movement learning practice? Don't teach from start to end, maybe 2 hours or 1 hour, telling them to do movement. It is tiresome sometimes. You see, kids like movement, but when it is about learning, the brain is working they must also have to rest, because the brain is working, they're memorizing, the body is also in movement, and they can also get tired easily. But the more movemented they are, the more their blood is flowing quickly, fast, and the more they learn fast. The more movemented you are, the more easy you are learning. So this is the first method. Push your learners to be in a movement. You sing, you dance, you see, use your body as a pedagogical tool to teach. The second one, use images, pictures, or videos. You can put some pictures. Tomato, you say, tomato. Can you repeat? Tomato. Can you eat tomato? Yes. Tomato. Tomato or tomato. You see, they repeat. What is this? Carrots in French. You see? In English, carrots. Carrots. You see? Carrots? Yeah, carrots. Do you eat carrots? Can you repeat? Carrots. I like carrots. You see? You use all your energy to teach kids. If you are like a teacher, good morning, how are you? They will get bored and say, it's boring. Kids like movements, laughing, funny things. You jump, you play with them sometimes. You see, it makes it interesting. Please do it to teach your kid. First, total physical response. Secondly, images and pictures. Why? Kids do not know how to read. Even if they know how to read, don't push them to start reading. No. Push them to speak orally first and listen. Listening is more important than speaking, as I usually say. Pronunciation is more important than grammar. So, focus on listening and pronunciation. Give them short videos, very short videos about songs. I've got a song on how to teach alphabets. A for apple, A for apple, It's a bit funny, but it's a good. Kids like that kind of song. Why? They learn A alphabet, they learn a new word, apple, and they learn how to pronounce it. A for apple, A for Arab. You see, they learn the letter, they learn new words, and they learn the sound. It's a great, wonderful phonic lesson. You see, you push your kid to learn in that way, they will never get bored. Now, finally, to finish, what about parents who have got kids home and who don't want to, or who don't have money to teach their kids, to call a teacher home and teach their kid, or send them to centers? What you have to do is, don't stress. Do you know some English? It's already a good step. Keep practicing with them. How? Don't let them their seats and start teaching them. No. I usually do it with my friend home. I never teach him English, but whatever I do is I get them accustomed to some words in English. For instance, est-ce que tu peux me donner un cap d'eau? Tu peux me donner un cap d'eau? They understand that cup means gobelet. Every day I repeat the same example. Every single day. Spoon. Il n'y a plus de spoon dans la maison pour dire il y a plus de cuillère. You see? Il n'y a plus de spoon. You see? Every day, pronouncing even one word in English pushes the person to understand English and to memorize the word once for all. We call it deep unconscious learning. The person learns English unconsciously. And after 1 month, the person has learned 10 words, 20 words, 30 words. It's enough. They will like it. They are learning English. You give them that envy to learn English, but unconsciously, daily. My plate yote buchafu. You see, all the plates are dirty plates. I tell them plates, buchafu, dirt, dirty. You see, I just use combining English with my mother tongue so that the person understands what I mean and what I have in my hands. You see, I push them, I confine them in a place whereby they are learning English unconsciously, intuitively, and they enjoy it, they like. And finally say, can you teach me English? You see, the person asks by themselves, Dan, I want to teach you English, but the person does not have any interest in it. So there is a new way of teaching. It is you push the person on a daily basis, giving them some words, enjoying English and liking it to learning it. You see, you push them to have that envy, to grow in them that emotion, that positive idea about English, making it easy. English is an easy task, and they will have in their mind, oh, tomorrow I want to learn again and again and again and again and again and again and again. It's a great tool for teaching English. Thank you so much. Ciao.